Welcome to the ethical section. What is ethics? Ethics is a branch of philosophy that involves identifying and recommending concepts of right and wrong, or good versus evil, virtue versus vice. In general, this branch of philosophy is geared toward answering the questions: what is the best way for people to live? What behaviors are right or wrong in certain situations? What do ethics mean as an RBT? Ethical views vary from person to person, especially in diverse populations. Standardized guidelines help practitioners define what is expected ethical behavior in complicated situations where the boundary is not as clear. As an RBT, you will need to follow ethical guidelines, which are outlined by the BACB. Let's go find it. What are the ethical codes for RBTs? In this module, we break them down into 4 parts. Here they are: RBT ethical conduct, RBT responsibility to clients, colleagues, or other professionals, and the BACB, Behavior Analyst Certification Board. First, let's talk about how to conduct yourself ethically. You should consider advocating for behavior analytic approaches, maintaining integrity and professional relationships, and how to handle public statements. Let's begin with advocating for behavior analytic approaches. 1.01 Reliance on scientific knowledge. Behavior analysts rely on professionally derived knowledge based on science and behavior analysis when making scientific or professional judgments in human service provision, or when engaging in scholarly or professional endeavors. So, what does this mean for you? It is your job to carry out the procedures written for your client, only based on the training your supervisor provided. If you have any questions about the procedures, talk with your supervisor to observe you carrying out the procedures, show you how to carry out the procedure, and give you feedback on your performance. Always consider the best interest of the client. 1.02 Boundaries of competence. A. All behavior analysts provide services, teach, and conduct research only within the boundaries of their competence, defined as being commensurate with their education, training, and supervised experience. B. Behavior analysts provide services, teach, or conduct research in new areas, example, populations, techniques, behaviors, only after first undertaking appropriate study, training, supervision, and/or consultation from persons who are competent in those areas. Let's watch a video. After the video, please identify if the therapist violated the code.
During a therapy session, Joe is teaching Mike how to name items by using pictures, according to the behavior plan.
This is a
truck,
Good job.
This is a
bed,
Excellent.
This is a
couch,
That's correct.
Hi, Joe. Mike still doesn't know how to ride his bike by himself. Can you teach him to ride his bike so that he can ride with his friends this weekend?
Sure.
Joe goes on to try and teach Mike how to ride a bike.
What do you think? Does the therapist violate the code? Yes or no? If you said yes, you're right. The therapist implemented a procedure, teaching bike riding, by himself without consulting his supervisor. How would you deal with the situation if you were the RBT? Instead, you would tell the client's mom, A, I can help you. I think it would be a great way to build rapport. B, I'm sorry, I need to ask my supervisor first to see whether I can teach him to ride a bike. Or C, I can help you, although I feel I should implement his behavior plan. If you said B, you are correct. I would say to the client's mom, I'm sorry, I need to check with my supervisor first to see whether I can teach him to ride a bike. Because it is the supervisor's role to make decisions about your client's goals and programs. An RBT would be stepping outside of their boundary of competence by attempting to do so. What does this code mean for you? If your client's parents ask you questions about, why have you selected this procedure? Any recommendations for the client? It is best for you to say something like, this is an excellent question for my supervisor. I can be sure she or he is aware that you are wondering about this. 1.03 Maintaining Competence Through Professional Development. Behavior analysts maintain knowledge of current scientific and professional information in their areas of practice and undertake ongoing efforts to maintain competence in the skills they use by reading the appropriate literature, attending conferences and conventions, participating in workshops, obtaining additional coursework, and/or obtaining and maintaining appropriate professional credentials. 6.01 Affirming Principles. A. Above all other professional training, behavior analysts uphold and advance the values, ethics, and principles of the profession of behavior analysis. B. Behavior analysts have an obligation to participate in behavior analytic professional and scientific organizations or activities. So what does this code mean for you? It means that you should keep yourself informed, maintain the skills you are taught, and grow as a professional. By attending trainings or workshops in behavior analysis that your company and supervisors provide for you.